Yo, welcome to Manson's Wrld podcast, episode 6. We're here. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, please. We want to let you guys know everything that's coming out because we got some giveaways that we want to give away, but no one wants to compete or go with each other. But let's go.
Come on, subscribe, man. Let's go.
Come on.
I just subscribed.
She just subscribed. And then look, now since she's already talking, let's introduce our new guest, Miss Chelsea. Welcome to the pod. If you want to introduce yourself.
Thank you for having me. My name is Chelsea. Yeah, that's about it.
Miss Chelsea?
Yeah.
You brought all these cool knickknacks and shit over here.
Yeah.
Say, oh, I'm Chelsea.
Yeah. Okay,
we
so
getting
I'm
into
Chelsea.
some shit.
I do a lot of shit. I don't even know what to say I do because I do so much stuff. I do events. I do lots of events, but I do events from corporate events all the way to spiritual events. I'll do sound baths. That's what my bowl is here. I do meditations. I do marketing and events for my day job. That's what I do during the day. I water your plants. I have 50 plants.
You're a plant mom.
Yeah, I'm a plant mom. I have a new cat now too. I just barely got a cat. I know.
I swear, every day you just
Cat gang. Shout out all my cat owners.
Cats are dope because I feel like they don't need that much. Dogs need everything. It's
Cats are selfish.
I'm gonna travel. I need a kennel and I need to take it here. Or can you watch it? Can you take? You gotta take it outside. Cats just chill. They're so chill.
Well, they know how to survive. That's the thing.
They know how to survive, and they don't need that much.
They're selfish.
Maybe I am selfish.
I fucking hate cats.
I love cats, and cats they're selfish too. So cool, we get along. We'll do our own thing. You don't need to be in my face all day. She does get in my face a lot though.
Yeah, I've seen videos on YouTube of cats just fucking just knocking shit over and just looking at the
yeah, because they don't give a fuck.
You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, no, fuck no, I'll kill the fucking cat.
No,
that's
that's
Peter,
crazy.
Don't come after me.
You're really about to put that down.
I hate cats. Me and I'm allergic to cats.
So you hate them because you're allergic? That's not fair.
One time a cat almost clawed my whole vein out, and I was so scared as a child.
He said clawed his whole vein out.
It was scary. I was a kid, and I was sure scared. And then it ruined a threesome for me one time because my eyes got I'm super allergic, so my nose, everything just clogged up. My eyes started getting puffy and itchy, and I just couldn't do it.
I feel like you have a personal vendetta against cats because of shit you've been through.
I only like Psalm's cats.
I love Psalm's cats.
Psalm's cats are
they're
the best
so
cats.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
They
those
really
are. They're expensive.
Shout out Psalm.
Yes, I love Psalm.
Those cats, those are the only cats I could do. But then they also do their own thing, but they're bougie.
Yeah, they are bougie. That's why I like cats. Cats are just bougie in general. They're royalty. They don't give a fuck. I feel like dogs are all oh my gosh.
They're needy, dog.
They're needy.
So needy, bro. My dog is such a drama queen. It's insane. But I love my dog. She's the best dog in the world. But she does need so much attention and she just need everything all the time. But
I feel y'all feel? I feel like girls are like dogs and men are like cats.
So you calling you guys?
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Actually, girls are worse than us.
You said it, not us.
Yo, yeah, you said it. Look, boom.
No, listen,
Thank you.
No, I'm just saying. I feel but I don't know, man. I don't know.
You just proved my fucking point. Thank God we just brought it here now. Look, we're gonna
Instead
talk.
of that's my dog. Yeah. Hey, that's my cat
we're gonna talk
there,
about this shit. Yes, no, because one thing about girls, you guys know how to fucking cheat and not get caught.
Whoa.
The things that you guys are dogs, like you said. Girls are dogs and guys are cats.
You're just talking about people now. It just is people.
There's
people who cheat. There's people who don't cheat. There's people it's just people. It's not men versus women.
There's women who cheat. Cats are not needy. There's dogs that are needy.
That's actually true though, because my cat's kind of needy.
I'm doing it. Yes. Thank you, Chelsea.
You're welcome. Anything for you. I got you all the time.
That shit got barrier. Yes.
That shit got turned up a little bit right there.
Oh my God, I've been waiting for this day just to catch someone saying you finally said it.
Yeah, wait, but what? That men and that there's just people. That's what I'm saying is people just do shit. It's not like men do this or women do that. I feel like there's a couple characteristics where men are typically this way or women are typically this way. Yeah. But a fucking man could be a serial killer, a woman could be a serial. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but the
there's women who can be avoidant. There's men who can be avoidant.
But they'll say of women. Look, if they say serial killers, you think of men.
You do, but that's not reality.
Because more men get caught than women.
I think that's the point he's making.
Men don't,
like,
you know what I think it is? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like men don't think through shit. Like my sister was just telling me about this guy's trip that her husband went on, and like she was just telling me like someone missed their flight, they didn't get the right car, like all this shit. And I'm like, we go on girls trips all the time, and everything is like, we got the right car, we got the Airbnb. Like we're about to go to Colombia in like next month for Ida's birthday. And it's like,
shit.
We like everything is coordinated, but men just don't think about shit. Like men aren't as detailed as women are, and so that's why I feel like men get caught more because they're messy, and women are just a little bit more strategic.
And you guys get away with it.
Well, I mean,
that comes with being strategic, I think.
Yeah, I think it's just.
I think you guys
strategy.
are both making the same
right.
point,
No, we're both
but
right.
yeah,
We're talking about two different things. You're talking about more like responsibility things. I'm talking the aspect of like.
But men
girls
cheat
cheating,
too.
or like not even just cheating or talking to another dude and stuff like that. That girls is. It's easy for guys to get caught doing stuff because, like you said, we don't think as opposed to
you don't think. And you want to know another thing too? I feel like girls fucking ride for each other. Like dudes don't really be talking that much, and girls be like, "Yo, I saw."
No, because y'all don't see it.
I saw this person.
Man.
Just so you know, because I feel like we have each other's back. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I actually think it's a cool thing. Like if a girl is like, "Hey, just so you know, like I saw this situation. You can handle it however you want. I'm just letting you know." Like cool, like, and that's just how women are. Like I feel like, but I'm not gonna lie, there is another side of it where people are kind of catty, right? So they're like doing it to try to make you feel bad, like. But I'm talking about girls who just have each other's back. But that's the thing, women just open up more.
Some girls will plot on another girl just to get with them.
That's what I agree with that for real.
Yo, time out. No time. Yeah, sorry for the little hair over there. But hey, though, as you're saying.
I don't fucking know.
Alright, no, it was funny. Nah, Frank just really killed me. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
And yes.
Hey,
okay.
real quick though, let's give our flowers to Frank and Dino, these guys behind the camera, going crazy. Frank was in front of the camera last week. He said, "Dan, fuck you. I'm taking your spot." I was like, damn. All right. But I'm back now. But yeah, we gotta give our boys their flowers because they're doing all the work. Me and Manson just fucking being dickheads.
Yeah, hey, they smoke back there too. Don't fucking get that shit twisted.
Oh yeah, this is CBD, by the way.
Yo, Dino's a new homie. I actually brought you guys something. I brought you something too, Dino. I brought you guys crystals.
Oh.
Yeah, I did, and I brought them.
Damn.
No, fool. Like.
First guest to bring us some.
I brought it specifically for like each of you. So like I thought about it. I was like, what do these people need? Okay, so Dino,
bring me some rice flakes. To absorb all the water.
He's been blowing on his laptop for like 15 minutes.
There's water all over it.
I know.
That's why. Did you bring him some rice? Brought him some stones.
Okay, Dino, I brought you amethyst. Okay. So amethyst is like, it's like a chill stone, right? It like helps you meditate. It's kind of like, it just helps you be like in your calm state. Okay. So amethyst is like a calm thing. And then, no, I'm gonna give Mansa's last. Dan, I brought you a quartz.
Hey.
So quartz is like all about healing and intuition, and it's a good stone to meditate with.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I know you're into like, I know you're in some of the same shit, so you could just like meditate with that, chill with that. It brings clarity. It's healing. It helps you on your spiritual journey. I feel like you and I are probably like the most on that journey, and I feel like it helps you with that. And then Manson,
that's what's up.
Yo, I brought you rose quartz.
What is that?
Rose quartz.
It's a heart opener.
Oh, there you go. Keep that in your pocket.
It's so cold. It's a love stone. It's like a stone, like it's a love stone. But
ladies, I got an open heart now.
No, he doesn't. It doesn't
Call
work
me.
like that. No, don't.
Call me.
Turn these stones into maybe a rock. That might be on your left finger. Look, I'm gonna fall in love this shit because of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might. You really might.
So what
Rose
you doing
quartz
later?
is like a love stone. Shut up. So stupid.
Oh shoot! So like, how'd you get into all this?
Honestly, like the first of all, when I was in college, I got into meditation. I would do like yoga classes. I would take meditation classes, and I was like, oh, this shit is dope. And then I read the book. Have y'all ever read Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich? So I read that book, and I was like, oh, damn, a lot of shit is like just in your mental. A lot of shit is just like the way you approach it, the way you view it, like the way you've like lived your life. You know what I mean? And so it really got me into like meditation, quieting my mind, just like kind of being my own compass and doing my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would say like probably like 5 years ago, I just started like going more into it. And then I got into crystals, I got into cards. I do Jungian coaching, which is like shadow work and stuff like that. And so, it's just like has been a process. It's been probably like the past 10 years, honestly. It wasn't like something overnight. It was just like something that I feel like, and then I felt like anytime I went through something in life, like this was what helped me like get through it.
Hell yeah.
And just the mentality.
Yeah,
you know?
I think I did a tarot reading, I think last year around this same time.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
You know it's a full moon today too?
Is it
That's
really?
why I said yes.
I'm pretty sure I did last year, like around this same time. Because it was right before we opened the palace.
Okay.
I deal with Lily and them.
And what did they say?
Everything like that they said was like straight on.
So everything's happened.
Oh.
What was it though?
Even
like,
the negative
what's
too.
a couple things that has happened?
Like it was like anything like whatever your goal, whatever your thing is in life is gonna be an instant success. Like that was the first thing it said, and I was like, when I got overwhelmed on the grand opening, I was like, damn, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
And then like it also said like something's gonna slow you down, but you're gonna lose a lot of friends.
Damn.
And I lost a lot of friends too. Like,
Don't you feel like that happens though? Like that when you feel like you're elevating and you're bettering yourself, that you lose people.
100%.
Because you're changing.
Yeah.
And I believe you're changing your like vibrational frequency. So you're just at a higher frequency. But that's the thing is people get so attached to like what they lost.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh damn, I need that. So they bring themselves back down. But if you can just let go, you can rise.
That's what me like. Even like when I try to slow down drinking, I was like, oh, you changed. I'm like, damn. Like
this is like I'm trying to better
thing?
myself, but they're trying to pull you back down.
Yeah.
And what you got to do is you got to stay true to your truth, so you can keep rising. And the people who are meant to be in your life will be in your life.
I agree 100%. And to me, I kind of look at it more of like elevating than changing.
Yes,
you know what I'm
it's
saying? Because
elevating. It
changing
really
could be
is.
more like, I feel like people, the way they look at like damn, you changed, like they use it in the connotation of like, damn, you switched up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But it's like, why is it so bad to
But
switch
it's
up?
like I have to switch up. Like I can't be the hood nigga in the streets and then go to a corporate office and be the same person and think I'm gonna get.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess switch up could have like a different definition of how you use it. But yeah, I think even that is more, it's just like elevating. And the thing is like if you care about someone and you fuck with them, like everybody claimed it. And this is another thing. It's just like I'm just sick of the negativity.
Yes, me too.
Like, and it's just like with you. I just gotta say this real quick. Wasn't no fucking problems with nobody when you was coming to these motherfucker spots, bringing all the business with you, right? Everybody loved you. Everybody.
True.
Like, this is talking going to people that switched up. You lost friends. Everybody loved you when you was bringing them all the business, but as soon as you branch out and do your own thing, instead of them being proud of you, they want to be mad that now you get in your own business and like.
It's because I think this is what I believe. I believe everyone's on a frequency, right? So like on a radio, right? You can switch a frequency. So we're all on different frequencies. And what happens is when you start raising your frequency, those other frequencies want to bring you to where they're at. That's like what I said to you about, we were, talking about something where I was just like, sometimes people will say things where they like say it in a way because they feel bad.
Yeah.
And it's like trying to bring you back to where you're at.
Yeah.
And it's like the only thing that you can do is you stay aligned with what you know to be true and you hold that frequency and they can't bring you down and you just elevate up.
And that's another thing too, is like when you're more aware of like how that works, and even like like the phrase hurt people.
Exactly.
Like once you understand the mentality of people that hate, people that just are negative, like just for no reason. Like you look in the comments of YouTube videos or like celebrities comments and shit like that, it's fucking wild.
It's
what
wild
people
what
will
people
say,
try
and
to
it's
do.
like these motherfuckers ain't doing shit but sitting in a room or fucking wherever just talking shit, being like, and it's so weird that motherfuckers will do so much to hate on somebody. It's like, bro, that's taking away from your energy to fix whatever problems you got going on.
It gives you so much energy to have problems with people. Yeah. You know what's funny? Speaking of that, I was in New York, right? And this like TikToker stopped me and did like a TikTok video, and he's like viral. And so I'm on just this random guy's TikTok video, and I go and I see it, and I'm like, oh damn, there I am. There was like people like talking shit about me on this random ass fucking TikTok video, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like these people don't even know me.
Yep.
That was my first experience, was seeing that like people who who don't even know you will have an opinion about you, and that's why it doesn't matter what the fuck anyone else thinks. Because if you're thinking about what everyone else is thinking, then you're just going to be brought down. But if you're just like, I'm cool with who I am, they can't do shit.
Yeah, and motherfuckers get bold on social media too, because they're
so bold.
How many miles away behind a computer
thugs,
screen? Like, that internet gangster shit. Like, I've had that, like, where it's like people that are in this city supposedly looking for me, telling me it's on site on social media, but I ain't seen them in 4 years. So it's like, you know where I'm at. Like, if I'm outside, I'm at the palace. If you like, but you was just talking tough on the internet because you're not gonna do it in person. Like, don't get bold on the internet.
Yeah,
I'm way too easy to find. Everyone knows where I'm at.
Literally.
Yo, that's another thing too with what he was saying about you. Like, I really feel like anytime, like, especially when you're out, you're supporting other businesses and shit, and anytime, like, anyone that's like part of your family comes through, you always got them. And so, like, to me, I feel like it's crazy. Like, once you do your own thing, like, people should be supporting that because you're doing big things and you're doing good things. And I think it's super dope. And I feel like you just, you know, you take the people who got your back and the other people you just let fall to the wayside.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So you sell houses too, right?
I mean, I used to
flip.
Yeah. So, well, currently right now, what I would do is I would buy a house, live in it for a couple years, rent it out, buy another house, live in it, rent it out. Bought my house right here. We're neighbors pretty much.
Which one? This one? The one on 13th?
Yeah, the one on 13th, yeah. Damn, we just told everybody.
They just know 13th. They could be 13th,
we can bleep it.
13th West.
Yeah.
13th South, 13th North.
Yeah.
I don't even know where we're at.
But yeah, so, and then my intention, I bought it with the intention to rent it out. So for me, like, I've realized I've actually, you know, been really successful with this, and I'm super grateful for it, is that, you know, you can always rent a property out, and that property value is always going to go up, and you have instant equity, and then you can eventually sell it. So that's what I did, is I sold a house last year that I bought in Daybreak back in like 2013. Damn. Right?
Oh, hell no, you came up.
Yeah, so I just feel like if you can just hang in there, a lot of the times I don't think people think long term. Like,
facts.
They just want fast money. Like, a lot of my money goes to stocks. Like, literally half my paycheck goes to like all my investments, my stocks, everything, and I just don't even look at it. I don't even think about it until you know, I need something. And that's the thing, is even with the money I bought with the house, like, I put a lot of that into stocks and back into investments, because I was like, to me, it's more important to do that than it is to like flex on people or to like, you know, and I just take what I need. I travel a lot, you know, I own my house and stuff, but other than that, it's like I only take what I need so that I can invest in my future. Because I want to be retired when I'm like 40.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, I'm on the same page as that, as far as like putting the work in now. Because it's like, I want to be chilling on the back half of my life. I don't want to be working my ass off when my body starts slowing down, and like, you know, just problems that come with age. Like, I don't want to. I want to be comfortable and rich to deal with that shit. I don't want to be struggling at the time to fucking keep it going. Like, I'm trying to get shit done by for like early 40s,
and then
for sure.
do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Because like, once you can, like, once you literally just have money, like, you can do whatever. I thought okay.
It was a good pass.
That was actually good.
That was a planned thing earlier, but Manson said, "Fuck the plan."
But yeah, I just feel like you know, you invest in your future. Like, for me, when I have kids, I want to be able to chill with my kids, travel with them. You know, so. Yeah, I think that's the only thing.
I want to have a kid by next year.
Good thing you got that rose quartz.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yo, what happens like if in like 2 months Manson falls in love? I'm gonna be like, look.
You need your own book. You gotta write your own book.
I'm gonna write my own book. I just did. For the first time, I actually shared like a little bit about my life. Like, I feel like a lot of shit I've been through, I kind of just like keep on the DL.
See, everything I've been through, like, I always just tell everyone. I think that's the best thing to do.
Well, now, so the other night I did this.
I don't give a fuck what people think about.
But that's good. Like, the other night I did the spoken word event, and I actually, for the first time, like, shared shit that was like raw as fuck. That was scary. Like, to be up there and be super vulnerable.
Feel after, it felt
so
really
good because it makes
you letting it out.
The natural
yeah, because it like makes you feel like at the end of the day, like, this is my truth and it made me who I am, and I love who I am. I used to be ashamed of that shit because I thought it was bad, but now I'm like, and then also there's so many people who go through similar things, and you can connect with people, but we act like everyone wants to be perfect, right?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Especially in like with social media nowadays.
Perfect.
Yeah, no one's perfect. So why don't you take your imperfection and make it fucking great?
Yeah.
Why don't you take your whole self and just show up as that?
Yeah, and it's like showing that kind of stuff too, like that's what I try to do with my music, like especially like shit that I go through. Like I try to express it because I know that someone might be going through the same shit. Because that's what my heroes like and my idols did for me. Is like I'm thinking I'm the only one going through some shit, and then motherfuckers start explaining these situations exactly how they're going through for me, and it's like, damn. It gives you that hope to get out of it. You know
it does. I think that's honestly why I share my poetry, is because it shows other people that you can go through some dark ass shit and you can still come out and be on top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bounce back.
Well, I feel like that's some of the people who go through the darkest shit are like the most elevated and the most light, because they know what it's like to be in the darkness and they can come up in the light. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
and
think of like everyone, like Tupac, for example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people who really influence, because people who haven't been through shit, they don't know, so they can't share it with the world.
Mm-hmm.
But people who've been through some stuff, they can share it with the world.
Yeah. And once you get to that other side, it's like awesome. And I feel like that's like, because I listen to a lot of like comedians podcasts, and they always say that comedians are usually like the most fucked up people, but they just get to that other side and then they can find like
the humor in it.
Yeah. And it's also helping people, like, you know, it like just don't take shit so serious. Like, it's okay to laugh at yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's always okay to laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
Yo, you're the fucking.
At you all the time.
Manson shows up on Halloween in fucking underwear and a robe.
Fuck yeah.
What was you saying all day? Is like the only way I can show up to my bar naked or some shit.
It's the only day
Goofy shit like that.
It's the only day I could get away with showing up to my bar half naked.
We should insert a fucking video I have of you doing like fucking swinging your hips like this, looking at the camera.
What about
insert here?
What about fucking? I forgot whose birthday was Reggie's birthday when fucking someone came in with the camera and I was fucking slept in the shower with my dick out.
Damn.
Oh
he
my
posted
God.
on Instagram.
Damn.
And then I reposted that because I thought it was funny, and I was like, bro, how you posting this? I was like, nigga, I think it's funny. Like,
I didn't even see that. That's funny.
That's a classic Manson video right there.
With my socks on too, just in the shower.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. You get me how you get me.
Yo, the Palace gets lit though. I have so much fun when I go there. And you just started doing Latin night too. That was cool.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Man, that shit's cool. Let's go. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. I talk about it every episode. It's gonna be better. That's all I'm gonna say. Every time I bring it up, it's gonna be better. So what do you do with this bowl? Like, how do you like?
You want
be
me to
whipping
do it?
in it.
Like what? Yeah, explain what it does.
Okay, so let me explain it first. So it's made out of quartz crystal, which is what I gave you.
Okay.
Open up my heart.
And what it does is a sound creates different frequencies. Remember how I was talking about that? And so like there's different frequencies, and those frequencies can connect with your body, and they can connect with different chakras too. And it just helps you elevate. Like, I don't even know, like it helps with relaxation. It helps with like connection with yourself. Like, I believe, my personal belief is that you have like, yourself is like what communicates down to you, like through God or source, or you know, whatever you want to call it. And like the more you can quiet your mind and tap into yourself, like the more you can just live authentically. So
there you go.
So it just kind of, it helps you relax. There's also some other, I think there's like some other things they say health wise that it can help you with, but for me, I like to use it in meditation.
Yeah.
Want me to hit it? Okay. Hopefully you can hear it. And I do a lot of, so I'll do sound bath meditations where people will just be laying there listening to it.
That's pretty.
It's like weird how it's hitting.
But do you feel it in your body?
Yeah.
It's like you can feel the energy. And I also do guided meditations and like visualizations. So you'll just be listening to this and then I'll be like, Manson, breathe.
That's just crazy. But I thought
Bro,
I did. Yo, what
Bro.
the fuck? What is this witchery we're doing?
This is witchcraft, head ass.
Yo, No, I felt that. No, that shit. I felt that.
I did a meditation with Dakari over the phone. Yeah.
Shout out Dakari.
Shout out to Dakari.
Where's he at?
Dakari's the only reason why I'm driving right now because I'm waiting for my fucking Tesla.
Ooh.
I know. But they take forever.
Yeah?
Forever.
That's weird. I feel like
You can't just go to the Tesla
No,
store and just get
no,
it?
you go there and they're like, oh, it's a 3-month wait, ha ha. Like they laugh at you. They're like, oh, you want to drive up with a Tesla today? Like you're funny.
What?
Yeah, they're like you're funny.
I had $1 every time I heard that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be working here no more.
Bro, that shit was wild though. Like, cause
Yeah.
I could feel it in my body, but it
Yeah.
was like sounding like it was like
Show me-
surround sound.
Show me where you felt it in your
In
body.
my heart, like right here.
Right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, like right in my chest.
That's the frequency it is. So each
Fuck.
bowl has a different frequency, right? It connects with different chakras. It can just help you in meditation, man.
That's
Like
crazy.
and aligning your chakras, it just means to be like aligned with you. It just
Yeah,
means
yeah,
to be
yeah.
living like I feel like as humans are so scattered and all over the place, and it's just like
Yeah.
come back to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like come back to yourself. And I feel like that's what meditations do. I've never had such a strong connection with myself until now, my
Yeah.
entire life, because I take that time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a practice. If you stop for like a month, just like if you stop going to the gym for a month, you
Yeah.
lose it. You have to always do it. You have to always practice.
Yeah. So how did
Oh, sorry.
like first getting into meditation, like did you have any like anything specific you would do to like clear your mind?
Yes.
Because like that's like the biggest thing for me. I can't get my mind to just like turn off.
So that's
you know
the
what I mean?
problem is people think they need their mind to just turn off, and it's not about turning off your mind.
Oh shit. Well,
I know, isn't that crazy?
I've been wrong all these years. Fuck.
You know, you do get to a point where your mind silences, but at the end of the day, it's really about allowing. It's about allowing any emotion that comes to you to come through and pass without judgment, without attachment, without continuing it. So
Okay.
you allow the memory to, or the thought to come in, and you just let it flow. You just pass. It's about acceptance. Like
Yeah.
that's life in general, right? Like we can't determine like the good and the bad that's going to happen in life. You can't do that. You have to flow through it. And that's
Yeah. meditation.
meditation. It's being at a state of just being and allowing and accepting.
Okay.
But a tip that actually worked for me when I was, I started meditating in college, and what I would do is I would try to visualize something. So whether it was me like I would be sitting with my eyes closed, visualizing myself meditating on a rock. And all I would do was focus on that image, and it would just kind of block out the thoughts because I had a focus, a point of
Yeah.
focus. But I mean, there's apps too. But honestly, it's just about accepting.
Yeah.
And even just who wants to lay down for 5 minutes without a phone, without anything?
Yeah.
Just do that. That's the first step.
Yeah.
And they say when you quiet your mind, you also reset your frequency, because they also say, what you give out, you attract.
Yeah,
So if you're
for sure.
constantly going and you're just like constantly in these frequencies and you're not taking a step back, you're just going to keep having shit coming towards you. And if you're in a negative frequency, negative stuff's going to come towards you.
Yeah.
If you take a minute to realign and get into a positive space, you'll start seeing that your life starts improving.
Yeah. 100%.
But it's hard to just sit down, right?
Hell
That's the
yeah.
first step.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't understand that like what you put out is what you get back.
Right.
Because like I've been like experiencing that. Because I used to like not be aware of that and put out negative shit, and everything would always be negative.
happen. But then what happened? Then you would talk about it, right? So you would tell everyone negative shit happened, and then negative shit would keep happening.
Yep.
That's what because it's the
Yeah.
momentum. It just keeps the momentum going.
It's like snowballing down the hill
Yeah.
type shit. But yeah, and then like once I finally had that switch, and like I really like stop myself from saying anything negative about myself and shit. Or even if
Yes.
I do, I like get on myself like, the fuck you saying that for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, seeing the reverse of it is like, oh shit, I was manifesting a whole bunch of negative shit. Like
Right.
up until I got out of college basically.
Yeah.
So it was like wild, but
It's crazy because people don't want to hear that, right? Because it's so much easier for us to just be like, this happened to me.
Yeah.
Than for them to
Like
be
play
like,
the
what
victim.
part did I play in this?
Uh-huh.
What did I do? Like, what part did I play? And I can think back on any situation in my life where I got fucked over or where I felt like, and I always played a part. Every single time. I always played a part. And we just don't want to take that accountability.
Yeah.
We want to be like, it's life happening to me. No, it's not. You have accountability. You're responsible for your life. And you're responsible for your mind and how you react to things too. But so many people don't want to hear that. But so many people are elevating in where, we're thinking. And it's honestly, it's amazing because it's going to change the world. Yeah. We're so different from the other generations.
Yeah, facts. And I'm hoping that's like what this whole like I don't know, I don't want to talk about politics that much, but like just the like how divided everything is. I'm feeling like it has to, like, that pendulum has to swing that way, and then once it swings the other way, it'll hopefully stay there for a long time. But I think that's what this is like, hopefully we're going to find balance soon.
You know what's funny? I've been doing a lot of shadow work, and they literally talk about that. They talk about how when you're doing shadow work, you kind of swing the pendulum, and then you swing it back, and then the perfect point is in the middle, where you can integrate your ego and your shadow. Yeah. And you integrate it into one. And all that's saying is like your ego is like everything that you've like grown up around that makes you who you are, right? So it's like when your mom said, no, don't do that. Don't say no because that's mean. And then you associate me saying what I need is mean. Yeah. You put that in your shadow. And your ego is like, I have to be nice, or I have to be this. It's how you want to present yourself to the world. And if you can look at yourself as a full, like between your ego and your shadow and integrate the two, then you start living really authentically. Yeah. And that's what you were just talking about with swinging the pendulum is sometimes we're over here in ego, we swing to shadow, which is like what happens with like felons and stuff. But the perfect place is to be just in the middle. Yeah.
Just don't even start the ride.
Well, I don't know if it works like that. Spiritual journey or what? When you're bored, you're on the ride.
Yeah, when you're bored, you're on the ride.
Can someone just like here? Stop.
No.
You're born and you pull that shit down like, oh fuck, here we go.
Remember how we were talking about acceptance? First step.
Accept everything.
Just accept it for what it is and be grateful. Like, I know that's hard to fucking say.
Manson.
It is what it is.
Look, Manson. I want to be in the NBA. Look, I'm only 5'9". It is what it is.
Hey, you got
No, you need to do everything. I can't sing. It is what it is. Fuck.
It sounds like you need to do one of these sessions with her.
Yes.
Manson, breathe.
Yeah, that's funny.
That shit was fucking wild though. How that made me already like I'm like okay maybe there is some shit to this. Like
I swear to God, you guys know me. I don't.
All right, if they get 500 likes on the video, you'll do it.
Yo, I'll actually fucking have a sound bath at my house with all of y'all over at my house and do a guided meditation for you.
Right,
just all lying there.
And I have all my plants. Y'all can just be in the oasis.
Hell yeah. Hey,
plants.
I'll talk to her. We'll get something going. What she'll do. We'll try to get it up. We'll finesse her off. We'll pay for it. We'll pay for one. For one of you guys. We'll pay for one. Yeah,
I got studios too we can collaborate with. We can bring a big ass group. Let's do it.
If you guys are down, let me know.
Yeah.
We can film it.
DM us.
Start doing some extra content, vlogs and shit.
Yeah.
Hello.
And don't worry, we'll put her Instagram up here later and you'll see it, so you can always DM her too about it. But we'll set something up with the whole group. It'll be lit.
Yeah.
You gotta roll your eyes like that.
It will be lit. We can do it at the palace.
Hey, we can high key do it.
We can do it at the palace for real.
We can really do it at the palace.
People just have to bring yoga mats, and you gotta mop your floor. I swear to you, when I was watering, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, no, they haven't mopped it yet.
Fucking
there's throw up on the floor.
They haven't mopped it yet. They don't mop. I don't know why they do that shit. No way, I'm gonna get on their heads.
Yo, like the craziest shit.
My bar in front of everyone.
It's alright. I mean, we already said there's still gum.
It's the littest place ever.
It is the littest place. It's the only place I go, really, honestly.
Me too.
It really is. That's like the only place I go.
Me too.
I just don't see the point of going anywhere else. Like the best music is there.
If I didn't own it, I'd be in the house.
Right.
Every night.
No, you wouldn't.
Bro.
That's so
last year, if the palace wasn't open, I swear I wouldn't go out. Where would I go out to?
No, I feel you though, cause you kind of are like.
I'm done.
No, really, think about it.
I feel like you are kind of out at you're not doing that to go out for yourself. You're doing it because that's like
but
your
he
job.
would still be out.
No.
If he didn't own it, he would still go.
I wouldn't go if I.
No, he said he'd be in
Wait,
the house
I'm
and he would
confused
not
now.
be in the
I
house.
would be in the house.
No, he's saying if I didn't own the palace, I wouldn't do
I'd be
anything.
in the house. I'd be
no.
at home.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I'd be at home.
Do you think he would? You hear him?
Nowadays,
asks me
yes.
every time I
Back in
leave
the
the
Vegas
palace.
days, no.
Yeah, back in the like 2 years ago, no. Even I'd say even before
Even
the
last
palace,
year.
so, yeah, last year I'd say no. But as a what? I'd say November right after my birthday. Like after that, I'm like, man. Like that's when I'm just like, man.
And I kind of
Damn, that's why I brought him
kinda-
the rose quartz. Yo, Manson's really looking
Well,
for love right now.
I kind of see because now it's like obviously like it's the lifestyle, so it might not be. Well, no, just kidding. It is very hard work, so it is a job now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like with like music, sometimes I know Dino, you said this too. You be DJing so goddamn much, you don't even want to fucking listen to
Right.
music when you're in the car. So it's like now with him owning a bar, I feel like
Like,
you might
I
be
don't know.
around it. So well, not that you weren't around it before, but.
It's a
I'm
different
over
way.
it. I'm
Sometimes it's like when
I've
you're
done it for so long. I've done
That's true.
done it all.
you're growing.
Yeah,
Look
I've
at that.
literally done it all and then some.
Literally done it all,
And
bro.
then some. Like, you know, like, so it's like getting to a stage. So now I'm like, I'll leave the house. Dino sit here because he's like, I'm not going. And I'm like, fuck, I got to go back to the palace.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
That's
feel
why I
that.
appreciate you
And I've
pulling
never,
up.
and I've never used to do that. Every time I'd just be like, get ready. I'm fucking fresh out the door. Like, first one out the door.
Literally.
Like,
Got
if I
a
didn't-
pep
if-
in his step everywhere he
yeah,
went.
I mean, because everything else is like, there's nothing really cool out here right now, like, to do.
Right.
The best thing to do right now is literally, I'm like, bro, there's literally nothing to do unless you're traveling. But like, if everyone could change shit and make shit better, I mean, like, I'll definitely go out, but there's really nothing to do
Yeah.
out here.
That's why I travel so much too, man. It's just like getting out, getting a different perspective.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes you get so stuck in your routine.
Mhm.
And then when you travel, it's just like you realize there's so much more to life than the shit that you're just
Yeah.
doing on like a day-to-day basis.
What? When I went to Vegas for the first time, I was like, damn, niggas do it like this out here.
Right.
Yeah, especially Utah is like, I feel like the U.S. as a whole is probably like, has a certain perspective on what, or doesn't have a perspective of what the rest of the world is like. But even Utah compared to other states is like, I feel like damn near the same jump it is like as the U.S. to like Italy or some shit, or like fucking Mexico. Because Utah is just so like, I don't know, they're behind.
Right.
Oh, we're so
I do
behind.
think we're catching up though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
It's because everyone's moving here now because
Right.
of the market.
I do feel like we're catching up. Like, I feel like I always have a new restaurant to try. I love to go eat. I'll go eat all the
Me
time.
too.
All
I
the
feel you.
time. And, like, I feel like there's always a new restaurant. I feel like we're starting to get some cool events. Like,
Yeah, there's way more events than
there's
there was,
way more
like-
events now,
Because
you know?
everyone's, because look, this, I don't know, I don't hear anything, but I'm going to say a little, I was like, I just noticed a lot since the palace opened, everyone's actually trying to do things.
But that's good. That means you're an
'Cause they're seeing you
inspiration.
doing
I'm
it.
so happy to
But
see
that
it.
means you're an inspiration. Then
that
that's the
shit-
dopest
no,
place
that
to
shit's
be.
fucking hard because now I'm glad everyone's actually doing shit. now.
I agree with that, actually. I really do feel like you were kind of the catalyst for that growth. But I
Yeah.
also feel like, too, like, that's how you, the thing is we want everyone to rise up, right? And that's how you do that, is by you are the inspiration. You can either, how we were talking about energy, you can either dip down to where people are at, or you can stay where you're at and people can come
And keep going up.
and meet with you, and then
Yeah.
everyone can go up
together.
together.
Yeah.
There's literally no competition because there is an endless amount of everything. Of everything.
Yes. And that's what I always say. It's like, bro, I don't care. Let's just, all right, what do you figure out? Okay, if you're doing what I'm really good at and you're doing the same thing, but I know you're not better than me at, I'll still tell you, let's go and let's figure it out. Figure
Yeah.
out what you're really good at.
Right.
Then I can put you on board. But you're not going to be on board if I'm already at the peak of where you want to be at.
Right.
And I don't need another me. I need somebody that I could grow from.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
what's your, find your niche.
Yeah.
Like, what's your niche?
Yeah.
Like, what do I need from you?
Right.
Because you know what you want to be is what you need from me, and you can't get there. But like,
Don't you?
there's something that you have that I don't have. So
Right.
can you find that? And then let's find that. Let's
That's
figure it out.
honestly, like, I feel like some people would look at that and be like, damn, like, you always need something, but, or like, like, okay, so I feel like someone could look at that and be like, damn, like you always like have to get something from somebody. But like, I don't think that's the way it is. I agree with you. Like any type of relationship that you have in your life, whether it's like a romantic relationship, a friendship, there should always be a give and take. There should always be like someone elevating the other person or someone like putting into it, because if anything's one-sided, it just is never fulfilling.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like I've come to that point in my life now finally where I'm realizing that like I don't have to give everything, like I can receive things too.
Yeah.
And like that, it really is like the best way to have things is who can give you opportunities and who can you give opportunities
Shit,
to.
you know how many girls I've told to do OnlyFans and fucking be strippers to make money and actually done it and they're actually happy with it though?
Right.
Like,
that's what I
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like, I mean, like it's fucked up
Do
to
you wanna-
say. No, but it's just true. Like,
But that's not fucked up to say.
yeah,
like
it's like they're trying to figure out what they like you don't like going to school. Cool. All right. Well, fuck. There's this other type of alternative you could do, and you like.
that's consulting. You're a consultant.
I
don't know if Manson's
I need
the-
my.
I would not pay.
Hey, I need my 5%.
Shit,
I need my. Wait, hey, I give really good relationship advice too, though. I really do.
Okay.
No,
Go
actually,
ahead. Give us some relationship advice.
No, if people ask me for advice, like I literally tell them how it is, because I'm that perspective that's on both sides. I've been around girls. I hang out with a lot of girls that I know they have
Yep.
boyfriends. I hang out with all my guy friends who I know have girlfriends. I have guy friends that cheat on their girlfriends. I have
Yep.
girlfriends that cheat on their boyfriends. Like I see everything. So it's like I have the best point of view out of everything.
I actually feel that completely because I feel the same way. Like, I truly feel like, you know what I think that is? And this is like going back to my shit, but like, it's a balance between feminine and masculine energy. Because I feel like if you're too far in the masculine, like machismo, like, you know, like you're just like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, you're just so far in the masculine and you're just like living in one way. If you're too far in the feminine, you're in one way. But again, coming back to that balance,
Yeah.
bringing it in the
The give
middle
and take,
and
yeah.
looking at the entire perspective. I can't tell you how many people I have come to me from two different perspectives. I can literally see both sides.
Yeah.
Like it.
You don't even gotta ask the other person.
No, you
already
can just.
tell.
I can
know-
already tell both sides,
Yeah.
but that's helped through having guy friends and girlfriends for sure,
Yeah.
because you can
You get
understand
both
the whole perspective.
perspective.
Even if a dude to me is like, she's acting crazy, I'm like, I get it. I get her perspective, and she's like, he's acting this way. I'm like, I get his perspective too, or he's
Yeah.
acting distance, whatever. I'm like, I get both sides of it, you know, because it's like y'all are just not coming together to understand each other. You want to be
Yeah.
so stuck in your own head and your own ego,
That's why communication is number one.
right?
That is too, because I get most of the time though, when I do give those advice, is like, especially if it's both sides coming to me, it's like they get back together and I'm the one that they get mad at, because I'm like, it's not me, it's y'all. Y'all gotta
Right.
talk to each other,
Right.
and they don't, and they never do that. So there's a point.
Yeah, everybody just
They'll agree to just being mad at me for not.
Right.
Oh, Manson told me this. All right, cool.
It's because you want to know why? Because everyone's looking for validation. Everyone's looking for, and having validation isn't a bad thing, like necessarily, like especially if you were a kid who grew up and you never got any validation. But I think you eventually want to get to a point where you don't need outside validation, because
Yeah.
if you're constantly looking for validation, you're never going to feel fulfilled.
yeah.
You know, but I get why people do that. Like, I get it completely.
So like, are you like? So are you big into relationships?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, are you a full like believer in like relationships?
I don't fucking know right now. Like, yeah, I'm a believer. I'm a believer in whatever you feel like is good for you. I literally think that whatever people feel like is good for them is what they should do. Honestly, like I was in a relationship for 9 years.
Damn.
Yeah, a long ass time.
A decade? Holy
almost a
shit.
decade. Yeah,
That's a long time
it's
right
a
there.
long time. And like
From
I
when
was
to when?
21
Uh-huh.
until right between.
Damn,
right
that's your prime years too.
I'm still in my prime. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, not your
Don't
real
fuck up,
prime
Manson.
year, but
Come
like
on,
your-
save yourself.
like your fun years. Those are your fun years.
But
though.
I still had fun. Here's the thing. I'll tell you exactly how I feel about it. So it was from the age of 21 to right before I turned 30. And honestly, like, I get what you're saying. Like, those are the years you're supposed to have fun.
21,
But
25.
you guys, I traveled the fucking world. Like, literally, him and I traveled everywhere together. We bought houses together. Like, we, like... we helped each other grow. I'm at a point now where I'm 30 and I'm set. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I also feel like too, it just as a person to be able to experience everything that I did to learn to grow who I am today. Like, I'm so grateful for that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
You gotta
even
go through
despite
shit.
you gotta go through shit. And honestly, like, I sometimes do think like, damn, that really was, but like I still had fun, but I also built my worth. Like, and I built my self-worth. I built like my financial like wealth. Like, I built so much during that time. And so even though it didn't work out and like it was kind of shit at times, it helped me become who I am today.
But you benefited off that relationship.
I did.
Fully, like,
but it's about your perspective. I could
yes.
literally sit here and be like, he did this, he did that, I was terrible, blah, blah, blah. But like, I don't choose to look at life that way. I choose to look at the growth that has happened in my life.
But I want to say you're probably like the 4% that actually experiences that, because I know girls who's got sucked dry and just like been just put in the worst positions.
Yeah.
So I would say you're like 4% of that.
You're probably right. Like, I guess maybe that's true, because I know some girls who like really.
They do years.
I think it might be a bigger percentage than 4 though, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like.
What would you say? Like
Probably like 20 to 25.
15 to 20.
I'd say 1 in 4, because just like
okay, I'll agree with 1 in 4.
because just like with like shit I've been learning in therapy and shit, because I just started that, and I think I mentioned that before, but I just barely started therapy, and I've already learned a lot. It just as far as like self-reflection, and I feel like today is like people have too many insecurities to deal with them, you know what I mean? Because like what we were talking about earlier, like perfection doesn't exist, but people want to portray that on social media. Like you always hear about, and not to single out like women, but I'm sure like guys do the same thing, but it's like you always hear about like certain models like taking pictures on a private jet that's like landed or like that's grounded, that they don't even go anywhere on it, but they're just taking the picture.
Yes, I've heard
and it's
about
just
that.
like, and it could work the same way with guys, like
hanger and just take a picture inside.
Yeah, exactly. Or like maybe a guy posting a picture in a certain car or whatever, and it's just like everyone just wants to have that image now. But it's like
what was it, the Swindler?
Tinder
Swindler?
I did not watch it, but I heard about that shit. That shit is wild.
Break it down for me.
Break it down.
So what is it called?
The
Tinder
Swindler.
The Tinder Swindler. So this nigga would go on Tinder, and his pictures of him in jets. Pretty much what it is he goes and shows all these girls like he's rich, he lives this rich lifestyle, like he's got hella money, and then like just fucking take them for all their money and say he'll pay them back. Like, hey yo, my car's not working, give me $400,000.
He said my enemies.
Go take a loan for me, and then he'll like, why? Like, yo, my enemies are after me. Like, I can't get through my accounts.
Yo, the funniest shit I
who's
saw was
falling
a
for
meme.
that, though?
But the meme.
Oh, you'll be surprised. Just
Really?
think about it. Just think about it. If I look, because we can talk about it like this. All these girls think just because I own a bar, like I have like private, like some girls probably think I have like a fucking, like I'm rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Because I own a bar.
Yeah, ownership.
And then like let's just say this girl has really good credit, and I go up to her, it's like, yo, like, damn, my car's not working, blah blah blah. They froze my bank account. There's some fraud shit going on. Let me hold 100,000. Just take a loan out for me for 100,000. She thinks I'm rich, and she's gonna believe me because I'm fucking playing.
Hey,
this
but
game.
on top of that,
And then
not only
get
does she think
$100,000
she thinks she'll get double. She thinks
yeah.
she'll
Okay,
get
yeah.
because she's like, oh, this rich man,
he's rich. Like,
he's
gonna take care
rich.
of me.
He's gonna take care of me. So if I do this for him, he's
Yeah,
got
that's
me
wild.
like this.
And I already just took her on a bunch of little bullshit trips.
Yeah.
Like, and then get 100,000. 100,000 under her name. I'm not paying that shit back. All of a sudden, my enemies are after me. I can't see you for like 2 years. He even lied and said they kidnapped him and shit. Like,
He was doing the craziest shit ever.
Make it play out like that.
The
gotta look this shit
funniest
up.
meme.
But he was giving millions, and I'm not talking hundreds. He was giving millions.
Yeah.
Because he's flying PJs back. Bro, he'll get money from one bitch and spend on another bitch, and use that other bitch's money to spend on another one. And just like kept going, bro.
Wow.
He was like a Ponzi scheme with just macking hoes and just taking them for all.
He got caught up though. I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's
He's
still-
on fucking Netflix.
Yeah, he's on.
Oh, really?
The
Yeah.
movie's on, bro. I think he's free.
Oh, I don't know. Well,
he got accused and then he got out.
Then he got
damn.
out.
And now he's like living a whole different lifestyle with a whole nother girl.
that's
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
whoa with one.
I'm
girl?
probably coming up so
Dang.
white on camera
Dang.
with this son. probably whitewashing the entire video.
It's crazy though. Like I saw the funniest meme that was like, if somebody told me that shit, I'd be like, damn, that's crazy. Good luck though. That's what
This shit happens
I'm
in
like,
Utah.
damn, that's crazy. Good luck though.
Out here, though.
I believe it. Yes,
I
know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, that
I
shit
know
happens
exactly what you're
every
talking about.
fucking day out here. I'm like, damn, these niggas out here. Oh my, it's bad out here too. Cause I see it every day. I see it every day. It's crazy.
I just actually seen a situation like that where someone owed one of my boys money, and then that dude told him that this other guy was gonna pay for it, and then when he hit him up, he was like, that fool never talked to me.
People are just like wild. Like, you know what I think it all boils down to is like people just like they want what they want and they don't want to take accountability.
Yeah. I agree.
What, Frank, you got something to say? You're coughing in the back. All right. No, yeah, people don't like taking accountability for the actions. But it's like you look corny when you don't. Like it's yes, you're gonna get embarrassed a little bit, but I'd rather be embarrassed than be corny.
Right.
To be honest.
I'd rather just
I
be
agree.
myself, honestly. Like, I realized I released so much stress when I just was like, I'm just going to be me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I literally don't care. I'm going to do this. I want to do poetry. I'm going to write poetry, and I'm going to perform poetry. Like, I want to do this. I'm going to do it. And, like,
Yeah.
if people feel... Because I read something about, like, anyone can perceive whatever they want about you. You literally cannot control what anyone thinks about you. Like, you could be walking down the street, and one person can be like, that looks like a really nice person. Another person can be like, that looks like an asshole. Like, depending on what... Like, you can't control anything, so just be
I heard something similar. Someone said
Yeah.
something similar, I think, on a podcast that we watched. Me and Dino watched, and it was the same shit.
Right.
They said it, but in a different way. They said the same exact thing. It's like, because if there's so many people think something different about you, like, do they even really know you?
Do they
Only
really?
you-
No,
only
but
you know
but
you.
does it even matter if they
Yeah.
do know you? Why do we
Yeah.
care so much? You know what I think it is like our parents, right? Like we want to like, it's like we really want like, we first start out by wanting our parents to approve of us, and then it just shifts to wanting the world to approve of us. And once you can break that down and say, you know what, I'm just going to be me and I'm going to do me, then
Yeah.
like, that is what it is.
Yeah. And once you get that self-acceptance, because that's kind of like, I'm not even the biggest fan of Eminem, but like in his movie where like he's doing the final rap battle and he starts
Right.
dissing himself, it's like once you're okay with your own insecurities and shit like that,
Yes.
like what the fuck else is
What can
someone
you do
like,
to me? That's
yeah,
what they talk
exactly.
about.
It's the
this
8 Mile
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah, that's why the 8 Mile effect. That
It
nigga,
is.
He choked. He's like, oh, fuck.
I am white. I am
Yeah.
a fucking bum. I do live in a trailer with my mom.
Yeah.
Nigga said, damn, I had all this bars ready for you on that one.
That's what they say though, like how I was talking about that shadow work earlier. Like the shit that you put in your shadow is like shit you're ashamed of because you were taught to be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
And people can use that to control you. So if you're ashamed of being insecure and a dude is like, man, you're so fucking insecure, then you're like, I'm so insecure. And like you're just in this spiral. But like the thing is that people can use your insecurities to control you. And if you don't,
That's how
People
the
can use your
OGs That's how
shadow.
the OG gangsters do it to the young.
that's what I'm saying.
They control them.
Because they know. You know what
it's
I'm
like,
saying?
I'm not gonna go kill nobody, but I can manipulate this little nigga that looks
Exactly.
up to me and be like, hey, yo, you really try to beat down? You really want my respect?
Yeah.
Don't kill this dude that I'm supposed to kill.
Right.
But I'm not gonna do it because I know the consequences of it. But I manipulate you.
But if
so
you're
much.
sure in yourself, you can't be manipulated. That if you do shadow work, you can't be manipulated like that. Like period. And people can't control you. A shaman taught me that shit. That they just can't control you. Like if you do shadow work, people can't control you because they don't know your weaknesses.
That's dead ass.
This fool.
Yeah. Be the loves when I be throwing up my little signs.
Keep it gangster.
Keep it head. Keep it head.
Stupid.
He said we gotta get a mic back there.
Right.
Bro,
Yeah,
we
it's
have
like
to
a
get
crib
y'all
walking
2
in the
mics,
back.
bro.
Yeah. We gonna
That's coming soon, man.
come in
This
soon.
is only the 6th episode. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Right.
So coming soon. You got anything else coming soon? Like any other events?
Yeah, I have like a breathwork and sound bath event coming up in March. I also do these new moon ceremonies. So like it's like setting intentions. I have a friend. I know you're like, this is witch shit, but I have a friend who's he's actually a psychic and a medium, and so I do these events where he actually does like readings for people, and then I do a sound bath and a guided meditation. And so the people individually, they'll go get readings, and then I'll do a sound bath and a meditation for people while they're waiting. But like I literally have friends that this shit has changed their life. Like just being able to, be empowered and, taking back your power and living aligned with yourself, it's literally changed their lives. So that's why I do these events. I have a job that I go to, and this is just stuff I do on the side because I believe in it, because I believe that it's going to help people grow and help people on their journey.
So that's the same with these tarot cards?
Yeah, so I pull cards too.
What's the difference between tarot cards and soul cards?
So they're both tarot cards. I have angel cards too. It just depends. Like the way that I interpret this is it's just messages. So like, people, again, like, you can choose to receive messages that I feel like are already available to you, and it's just an outlet to do that. That's all it is.
So if out of how many tarot card readings have you done?
A ton.
How many tarot card readings have you done that you told some people some shit?
So here's the thing, okay?
Because I got a good reading.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, she's only telling this because of...
No, I feel like...
Have you ever gave one like damn, like, fuck. Like,
yes,
shit.
I have.
Because I know if it's bad, the cards, like, when you're, like, I know there's one point, I don't know how you, like, throw the cards or something, but, like, they would, like, sporadically just...
Oh, sometimes if you just drop a bunch of cards.
Just, like...
Yeah, because it's just, like, the idea is that the cards are just messages, and it's coming from whatever you believe. Everyone always wants to argue, like, I believe this, I believe that. It doesn't matter. It's just coming from source. Like, coming from whatever you believe. It's a message to you to take to help improve your life or to help see what obstacles you need to overcome or like whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But like a lot of the times I'll say if a bunch of cards spill, it's like you just have a big message and just to...
And then how do you draw from that to figure out what the message is? And
you
like,
look at all of the cards.
Damn, you about to have a kid.
No, that's the thing is that things can be... That's the thing is like no card is going to literally come out and say you can have a kid.
What? No, these are some Jerry Springer. There's some witchery, Jerry Springer, Maury.
You know why people,
Maury.
I'll tell you why people think it's
Ellen
witchery.
DeGeneres.
I'll tell you guys why people think it's witchery. They think it's witchery because being uncontrolled by a societal norm is much easier to call witchery so they can continue to scare and control you than it is to be able to say you're empowered.
So you're trying to say I'm trying to scare everyone to control?
No, you've been scared. Society. Oh, look at that. Oh my, you guys, this is the fucking craziest shit ever. I swear to God, what the fuck? I'm fucking dead. Hold on. I'm dead. Hold on. I can't. Like, hold on. I need like 2 seconds. That's crazy. We've been playing about you finding like a girl, right?
Oh my God. No way.
You guys, the lover's card is like the 100% like you are going to find love card. I swear to you. And I told Manson I was going to pull a card for him.
Wow.
The lover's, hold on. Can we just like, the lover's card is in the rose quartz. Manson, you're about to find love. This is wild.
Ladies, holla at me. Looking for love.
He's now accepting applications.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my own.
You should go on The Bachelor.
Ooh, The Bachelor of Salt Lake City.
Bro, that would be the best season of The Bachelor ever. What? Yo, run it.
Bunch of strippers, hookers.
That really is wild, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the fact, yeah, that really makes me feel like, damn. Manson's about to find love, you guys, for the first time in his life.
All episode 2.
And even before the episode.
The love. Anyone could Google the Lover's Tarot card on like Google it, and you'll see that it's a card that you're gonna find love.
See, that coincidence is just like
weird. That's what I'm saying.
That's like too much of a coincidence.
How did that even happen though? Like
because I did.
What did you do? Because like you flipped the card.
Yeah, it looked like it fell out.
That's what I'm saying. It just I didn't even pull it. It said.
It just flipped out.
But I was sitting here and I was like, "This is for Manson." Like I already told you before I came, I was gonna pull a card for you. Like
and it was gonna pull out.
And it just fucking flipped out. Like on the camera, you can see I didn't even pull it. It flipped out to you.
That's fucking crazy. The sound shit that hit me in the
chest,
that's too.
I'm like, bro, because that, like, I never even really, like, took that shit seriously, but the way that frequency was fucking with my body.
And then this pull out after I gave him like, Google rose quartz, Google the lover's card. Like, it's all about love. It's literally all about love.
I told you guys I was tired of going to the club.
You heard it here first.
Manson's about to find love. Wow.
The cuffed Manson coming soon.
Manson Love coming soon. We want to thank Chelsea for coming through today. You know who's here, my boy 95
Yes,
Dan.
sir.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe. You want to give them your ad name so we can put it on the bottom of the screen so everyone knows where to find you, where to hit you up for these readings and everything.
Yeah.
Because clearly this shit working.
Yeah.
It's at CHELC Daily. Chelsea Daily on Instagram, TikTok.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'd like to thank Dino. I'd like to thank Frank back here, the guys behind the cameras that are always doing this shit, that's putting up all these things in my face, probably like all the like subscribe buttons and shit. But make sure you guys do like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next episode. We got more coming. We got features. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the giveaways too. We have giveaways, so make sure you guys. We'll see you later.
Thank you.